High winds, ice, and lots of snow. Montana winters have a grueling reputation.
While most of us head indoors, the Montana Rescue Mission reports about a dozen people live on the streets of Billings. Tonight, a special report.
One of those nomads is 61-year-old Gordon Harris, who lives on the Billings rims.
Q2's Asia Gore is on special assignment now to show us why Harris chooses this lifestyle and those who try to rescue these nomads from the cold.
About a 7-minute walk.
Gordon Harris makes this trip daily to his home here on the face of the rims.
To me, it's just normal.
He lives under this rock by choice.
It's just not bad because we got 30 below sleeping bags. It takes you about 10 to 15 minutes to get warm.
Gordon has lived here for about 3 years.
Washcloths and warmers.
Ever since he was evicted from his South Side apartment. He says he could have found a new place to live, but Gordon doesn't like rules.
I'm 61 years old. I don't need to be treated like a baby.
He just celebrated another year of life, one that's markedly different from the people he sees drive below. Gordon didn't always live this way. He says he raised a family and worked a government job.
I worked for Yellowstone National Park in '72, and I did a lot of camping down in the canyon.
He's worked a lot of odd jobs over the years, from scrubbing cigarette smoke off walls to operating rides at the fair. Gordon also admits sometimes he resorts to panhandling.
I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I drink coffee, I smoke cigarettes. That's the only drug I got is cigarettes.
Gordon has never caused a problem. He's a likable guy, and he's a good storyteller. We try to take and extend services as much as we could to him, but he was one of those people that just wants to be on his own.
Pastor Glenn Fournier operates the Montana Rescue Mission. He's identified about 12 nomads like Gordon who live outside the fray. And when the temperatures fall, Fournier hits the streets of Billings.
Montana's always been difficult in the wintertime. You know, it's tough to survive.
Temperatures only into the teens and 20s in the morning, but really don't warm up for the afternoon.
On cold nights, Fournier loads up the van with hand warmers and sandwiches.
You eat today? You eat? Yeah.
And recruits outsiders to come indoors.
The more stuff we give them, the longer they'll stay out. And the more they're out, I can't help them. If they're outside my building, this is where all my resources are. This is where my staff is, and everything that we can provide for them is here. So the idea is go out and get them and bring them back.
I'm okay here, but thank you very much. God bless you.
Well, God bless you too, Carlos. But if you need help, you come and see me. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Some are slaves to addiction. Many struggle with mental illness. Others are far from home.
Do you want to go get inside for tonight?
This place is a magnet for broken people. This is what we do. So they come here and they're looking for an answer. They're looking for something.
Some don't know what they're looking for. Gordon says he's just looking for the next cup of
Coffee. That's what keeps me going.
But even Gordon admits he dreams of building a home to call his own.
Where? I have no idea. I'm going to build 2 of them.
To really understand Gordon's life, well, you'd have to walk a mile in his shoes.
I do a lot of walking. I go through a pair of shoes every month. Like I already had these shoes a month. Look at them.
Brr is my
Wow.
reaction to that. Asia, great story. So what can people do to try to help these nomads who appear that they really don't want any help?
Well, you heard Glenn Fournier say that they don't like to be able to give these people anything that can keep them outside because they don't want to encourage that. But in cases like Gordon, They do want to help them survive through these cold temperatures, so they will give them donations like sleeping bags or coats, shoes, anything that can really help them survive this winter.
Amazing story. Thanks, Asia.
All right, thanks, Asia.